guys are to me. That I'm
I thought they had it on
sacrificing.
earlier because it's in Saudi Arabia because they saw
I'm sacrificing. Royal
Was it
Rumble.
earlier?
I can't even share this now.
It started at 2.
I'm
Damn.
gonna pop one out real quick.
UFC 325 is on right now. I got it on this TV down here. But
anything that happens in Saudi Arabia isn't real.
Word.
Especially wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But
especially wrestling.
What's up, people?
Nope.
We're here. We are going to be discussing Good Boy and Coyotes tonight over here on Popcorn and Pints. So tune in, buckle up. I hope you've seen these movies because this is a spoiler show. We'll be spoiling some shit. But welcome to Popcorn and Pints. How's it going, gents?
Good.
Delightful, sir. How are you?
Yeah, it's the weekend. Hoping it warms up soon.
A word.
Yeah.
Word.
Doing good, but yeah.
Sleep deprived from having a puppy.
It's a cute puppy though, so it's worth it.
Yes, so he finally calmed down again. So
gotta do it.
Is he still in there with you?
No, Sarah took him.
Oh, there you go.
That's some bullshit. I want my mascot.
Yeah, well, he doesn't stay. It's 50-50 on if he'll stay calm long enough for her to actually deal with it. So he could be back.
I want my mascot. 3 seconds later, take him.
Yeah, if you see the door fly open behind me and her come in with the dog saying, fucking take him.
You know. But shit, man. So what's up though? What's everybody doing? How's everybody's day? What'd you guys do today? Anything?
Worked on editing stuff majority of the day.
Some dog training, watched some soccer, had a few beers, and yeah.
Watched the movies for tonight.
Clips from the podcast last night, popped them up, and just kind of just watched some movies. I watched the Punishment Wint movie, and you know what I also watched that I was really happy with? I watched Dr. Dolittle from '98 with Eddie Murphy.
Really?
I haven't seen that movie.
I saw you post about that, and I'm like, why is he watching that?
You know what? I just watched it because my kid loves animals, and so he loves any movies where there's like an interaction like that with animals. And I just thought of it. I don't know what it was. Like I remember it being good. I liked it. But watching again, I was like, this is a solidly really good movie.
Is there 2 of those? Was there a sequel?
I think there's 2 sequels. Okay. But he was. I don't know if he was in the second one.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, I think Raven Simone took over in the second one.
Yeah,
the oldest daughter, and then in the third one, I think it's the youngest daughter plays her.
No, he's in the second one. Raven's in the third one.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I thought he did it too.
What's good, Chris? Thanks for dropping in here.
Chris.
What's up?
If I could just plug that real quick, that's our buddy Chris Harris, a huge supporter of the Scene Snobs. We always appreciate him. He's a friend, and we care about him. He's got a GoFundMe going on right now. If you go on the Scene Snobs anywhere, we posted it. Please donate and share it out. Let's help him out. We really appreciate that.
We did all post that, yes. So go check that out.
Yes, we did, and I got one. I got another GoFundMe to bring up too. A good friend of mine, his girlfriend's brother was murdered like last week. So they had to GoFundMe for funeral expenses and all that. They have that going. I do have it on my pages as well, Horror Research 30 pages, as well as my personal pages if you know me personally. And I know these gentlemen also shared it out. So if you please, at the very least, share both of those GoFundMes. And if you can afford to, please donate. But let's help some people out. Now, time for some Good Boy and Coyote talk, gentlemen. What movie do you guys want to start with?
Let's have Mick do his punishment movie, right?
Yeah, I forgot.
No,
it's not my punishment movie.
Mick watched it for pleasure. It's Johnny's.
I watched it for pleasure.
Oh yeah, what? I forgot. What was this for? What was?
Johnny wasn't
late. He was late last week.
Okay.
That's right.
He's
fine. Of course, he left when we were going to talk about it.
Conspicuously absent right now as well.
So I'll talk about it. 10 out of 10 film.
No way.
Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles is the peak of Crocodile Dundee movies. Let me tell you something.
I don't remember any.
You can go back to the 80s. You can look at 1. You can look at 2. You can be happy with them. But let's be real. Seriously real. He was in LA. That's a whole different world, a different wilderness he wasn't used to.
There's the tar pits.
Riding it all the way to fucking Moneyland because this had to be a hit. I don't know what the Rotten Tomatoes score is for this movie, but I stalled long enough, and Johnny's back, and he can talk about his punishment movie now. But I do love this movie; it's a guilty pleasure. I ate my Wendy's and I watched it.
Chris, glad to have you here. Always glad to have you here. And Fred, how's it going? How's it going?
Shit, Fred.
Popping in here.
Right,
What's
yeah.
up?
Shout out to those guys.
But Johnny, your punishment. Let us know about it.
The movie was forgettable. That's it.
Can't hear you. What'd you say?
No, there was a slight delay, but I did.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, the movie was forgettable. 1 star.
Beg to differ. I would say the movie is rewatchable. I've been doing it since 2001.
I seen the movie last Wednesday. Don't remember the plot. I remember the Wendy's bit. That was like the only bit that was kind of funny, but the movie's forgettable. It's not atrocious. It's kind of sad seeing Paul Hogan being that old and trying to play the character. But I would say the 11% is deserved, but I don't think it's deserved in the reason why the people who reviewed at the time said it was. You know, they were trying to say it's like a war crime against film. I don't know. It's just forgettable.
You know what's funny is because this is such a complete opposite of when this movie was picked last week, talking about how excited you were to pick it, that this movie was picked, respin the wheel because I'm going to have a good time with it.
I was
now
11.
it's forgettable.
I was 11. I had fun watching it, but it's forgettable. You know?
War crime against film. That's actually the first time I've heard that phrase.
The movie has lions, stolen artwork.
I just don't remember.
Mike Ehrmantraut.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
I don't
Crocodile Dundee. Which crocodiles.
I don't kind of craving some Wendy's this week, and I regret not getting it now.
Like when I watched it,
Tyson's in this movie.
When I watched it, I don't know.
He got paid in drugs, I'm sure.
It just wasn't like torture, I guess. When I think punishment movie, I think unwatchable. I think just terrible. And with my last 2 punishment movies, I found some redeemable. To say that it wasn't memorable is the biggest compliment I can give this movie because it's not.
Fair.
It's not
unwatchable. This movie is a disaster. It's not the first. First of all, any movie after the first one is not like a great movie.
Yeah, the second one wasn't great.
No. Mm-mm. I love this movie probably because in 2001 I rolled in at 2:30 in the morning drunk, and I watched it and I had such a great time. Probably eating Wendy's serendipitously.
Dude, this movie is definitely a great movie to watch inebriated.
Listen, I that's probably the only time because I have fond memories, and every time I watch it, I'm like, this is not a great movie. It has not problematic things, but it has a lot of problematic things when it comes to writing a movie.
Yep.
Like the jokes are just like not offensive, but offensive to people who are funny. but like that's got a charm to it. Yeah. It's got that Australian charm to it. And for 25 years I've watched it, and for 25 years I've liked it, and I'm not going to argue with it. Yeah. But I do get why you feel you would.
And like I said, I watched it now as a 35-year-old. I saw this movie when I was like 10 or 11. So when I was 10 or 11, you know, it was a fun time. You know, it was like Kangaroo Jack. But watching it as an adult, you just like, it's just not memorable.
Johnny, this isn't going on the old classic film wheel.
Yeah.
This has been a couple punishment movies that Johnny's like, not terrible, not great. I'm curious, what is a movie you've seen where you're like, oh,
that is torture?
That is abject torture? This is fucking torture.
That I can't find like any like fucking redeemable qualities to.
Battlefield Earth.
Well, no, there's still some funny bits in Battlefield Earth though. Like they're being so sincere in that turd of a movie that the sincerity is kind of hilarious. Let's see. Like I haven't like bad movies. I guess like no, because I'm thinking of them as a comic book fan. Like if I could say any of the Sony movies, but if you watch them like drunk, you could have a good time with any of the Sony movies like Madam Web or like
I mean,
Morbius.
I'm a sucker for the comic book movies. So I can at least sit through them and figure out what I like and don't like.
Let's see. Like
Madam Web was a hard one to sit through though.
I don't disagree with that.
You know what? Okay, I got it. What's that new guy? He's kind of like a Tommy Wiseau type. Neil Breen. Any Neil Breen movie. Neil Breen, look him up. Neil Breen.
Not sure who that is.
Neil Breen.
Yeah, any Neil Breen movie, that's actually legit torture. But again, if you watch those drunk, you'll have a good time.
Okay. I didn't know his name. I know who you're talking about. That's fucking torture.
That could be torture, but if you're drunk, you can be driven crazy to liking it. So
no. Like these are almost like should be put on a sadistic punishment wheel.
But I would say Neil Breen movies. I would say because those are legitimately bad. Those are legitimately bad, and they feel like torture. And the fact that I'm even saying you have to be drunk to enjoy them really signifies their quality. So I'm gonna go with Neil Breen films.
Okay.
So to give you an idea of a Neil Breen,
I just Googled him, so I had to pull that up. Yeah,
he did a movie called Twisted Pair.
Yep.
Twin brothers use their newfound artificial intelligence for different purposes. One good, one evil.
That was 2018.
Yeah. Or you know what? Another movie that's legitimately atrocious. Anything for me that gets me is like comedies, basically.
Dude.
Where you think you're funny, but you're not funny. This is a movie called Loquisha. Please play the trailer for Loquisha.
No.
That is atrocious. That is something that's torture.
The name of that title sounds like a bad Tubi movie.
I never heard of it.
Loquisha, yeah.
I Googled Neil Breen, and all these movie posters look like they're from the 80s, but they're all dated in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's appealing.
Okay.
So those movies I would say are atrocious. Those are atrocities. But movies like this, I'm like, okay, whatever. They caught the reviewer on a bad day, and they want to say it's a crime. They like people who like give this movie a negative review haven't really seen like awful films. If you ask me, because there are truly awful films out there that are worse than this movie.
See, you know what it is though, like the McManus film. What's his name? Neil Breen, and he did like one of those, but like that, and some of those other ones that are really ultra like odd or Christian-y and stuff like that.
Yep,
I've seen them, and they're god awful. They're terrible.
Yep.
But to me, it's like that. Those are the ones where I'm like, you're just so forgettable. I never have to think about you again. Like I just put out. So like I really only focus on. I don't know. Like those are Z-list movies.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna bother.
Z-list.
I don't mind indies, and I like the indie spirit. Like they're like Lloyd Kaufman without the shock and awe.
Yeah.
It's just boredom. Like they brought boredom into it. Like at least Lloyd has writers that come in, and a lot of them have grown into like
James Gunn. James Gunn being one of them. Yeah,
a big one. Romeo and Juliet was his.
See, I like trauma movies though. Like,
well, yeah,
you can tell with trauma movies, they're intentionally done. Movies like Neil Breen, they think they're making high art.
Yeah, that's true. They're the guy who directed Troll 2.
Yeah.
Oh God,
they're thinking they're making art, but they're really making garbage.
They're like, we're transcendent of what the movie industry is. We're making things that you don't even understand yet, and it's like, no,
this
because I you know what? Because like I can tell you, it's kind of hijacking the Punishment movie, but like the one for example, right? That's to me legitimately a fun, good time. Right, but that has like a 2% on fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
You said the one?
Yeah, the one. Jet Li's the one.
I love that movie,
and that has like some like low rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But that's a splat. But that movie's a fun time.
I can tell you exactly why, and it's exactly what do I tell you every time, Sturdy. We're talking about movie criticism and reviewing. It's because when you go into it, all of these critics, one, are going in because they want to hate something. They're looking to hate something. There's no positivity in it, and you can tell in their writing, and you can tell in their comments, and you can definitely tell in their videos, because even if they have a smile on their face saying this is great, they wanted to hate something, and it's disgusting. There's no integrity in that. Also,
that's corny and boring.
Yeah, but also like they go in there, and it's like they don't understand. Like I call it grading on a curve. It's not really grading on a curve, but I do understand at 43, an animated film meant for kids, something like a Stitch Head, which was pretty good last year, or things like that. Like, I look at this and I have to remember, like, this is for kids.
Yeah.
And I have to remember it when I'm reviewing this, that this isn't directly speaking to me. This isn't my cup of tea. So when I'm writing about it, I have to think from the idea. And I love the fact that I get to watch these with my kids and see what their reactions are and talk to them about it and kind of understand from a kid's perspective. But I do realize, like, I say that in there. I'm like, this isn't for everybody. You're not going to love this unless you bring your kids or something. It's not, you know, something like that, like a Toy Story.
And that's a good disclaimer. For me personally, I just try to meet the movie where it's at. I don't try to go in with my movie that I have written in my head already. I try to have as low as expectations I can have possible with any film. Even the bad ones that you have on Punisher movies. Like, I'm like, okay, so this is getting really beat up Rotten Tomatoes. You know, I try to ignore that and just meet it where it is. I'm just like, just tell me a story.
Yeah, but for me, like, I do have expectation because when I go in there and I'm like, if there's a budget, like, and it's from the business side of it. Like, if I go in there and you spent $500 million and it looks like shit, like fucking that's
like the Flash,
and I'm gonna have to, that's a problem, and I'm like, that's what I got to take in consideration. I should have expectations. My thing with like the Flash, like taking that. You know, as I'm watching this movie, I realize it's going to be shit because I know what went into it. I paid attention to it, and my expectations were low already from everything I heard. But what I saw was shining brilliance of direction from Andy Muschietti. Yeah, in a world where, like, of course, there's overreach, he really did give us some shining moments and showed some brilliance that I'm glad is carrying over, and he's out of that jail. But yeah, when it comes to movies like that, it pisses me off because they go in there with the idea of good, bad, let's make content. Yeah, and it's just even back then for their
that was a dark time. That was
Cisco and Ebert were pieces of shit. They hated movies. Yeah, okay, maybe when they're writing, but their shows, no. You want a real movie critic? Go to Leonard Maltin.
Don't you
go to Leonard Maltin, who actually dissected the movies and talked about them.
Don't you dare besmirch my goats.
I get this on a thumbs up because
don't you dare besmirch my goats. Don't you dare come at
dude. They're not goats, dude. If they're your goats, you gotta find better movie critics.
Like, why do you think I got into the critic game? Is because
you need to get it. You need to. I woke up. Of others.
I woke up 5 a.m.
Give you a list.
I woke up 5 a.m. as a teenager to watch Cisco and Ebert.
Yeah, I get it. I watched them too because like it was movie content. And we needed it, and I get that. But they were not good. They were very. Why do you think they're called the scene snobs? Because of people like that.
Agree to disagree, my friend.
Hey, fine.
I don't like them either.
Hey, should we talk about Good Boy?
No, we're talking about Cisco. No, but seriously, Mick, I would recommend though listen to the Ringer podcast about them. I want to see what your opinion is. If you listen to the Ringer podcast,
I'm not going to do that, and it's nothing against you. It's because I've formed my own opinion by watching all of their shows and going to and learning things, going to seminars and learning how to write for movie criticism.
Hey, baby, I'm just saying.
Ebert and Cisco were good writers, but they really were snobbish about, and they were taking it they were almost the original rage baiter.
Yes, the guy who wrote Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a good writer.
That's not fair. There's a difference between being a screenwriter and being a journalist or at least an opinion piece writer.
Yeah, I know.
And they were talented writers. They weren't talented filmmakers.
I know. I just like beating up on them because that movie was shit.
And there you go, right there. See, I'm a filmmaker who now criticizes films, and that's where I come from. I come from a place of positivity because I don't want to shit on things like critics do. I want to come at it from a point where I know
you have some expertise.
The perfect example is Good Boy, a great indie film. There you go. Segue, Chris.
Segue, baby.
Take it away.
Boom.
That's how you do it, Mick.
Let's kick it off with a Good Boy, man.
Oh yeah.
He left you hanging. So James, really quick, what's your rating for Good Boy? And then we'll dive into
I really liked it. I'm going to give it an 8.
8. Stories about you, good sir.
I didn't super enjoy it, but I'm going with a 5.
Okay.
Slick Mick?
Probably based on mine, calculating 6, maybe.
6?
Yeah.
Johnny, how about you, good sir?
8.
8? Okay. I'm at about a 7 for this movie.
I never seen a take like this before. Dude, the dog's point of view was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very cool gimmick, but I feel like
And it's a life lesson too, because the dog had to decide to let his owner go to live, or he's going to die with him at the end. Like he starved to death like the other dog.
No, I don't disagree. It is a gimmick. I didn't like watching a dog be scared for an hour, but I also didn't. It like the owner. I didn't establish any kind of relationship with the owner to fucking care about him. I'm like, I hope.
I mean, I guess with the way the movie was going, though, it was more so like James was saying, you're getting the perspective from the dog more so, which I did like that. Yeah. I just wish there was more story to it.
This was a short movie too.
Yeah,
it wasn't even an hour and a half. It was
like with credits and everything, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
Oh no, I was gonna say it wasn't bad by any means. I just wanted more because, like, for movies like this, because there's not a lot of dialogue, so it's like I want more story. Like I wish there was more of, when the dog was having the dreams about the other dog and kind of I wish we got more of that, and then kind of more of a story, and even maybe something about that house or that whatever they were staying in the woods. And how was it his sister that kept calling him? The guy's sister, right?
It was his sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
wish there was something about like why he shouldn't have been at that place. You know what I mean? Just something to where she said something, this, that, and the third. But just
no, that's because we do get that through the tapes of the grandfather, and then the ghostly figure too, who played greatly. By everything we're talking about, this dude, his whole life has been a low budget filmmaker. Larry Fassenden. He was in a movie in the 90s. He wrote and directed it. It's bonkers. It's wild. And actually, I think you should watch it for Horror for Sturdy. Habit. And I like Larry Fassenden as an indie guy, because he was always a very punk rock indie type of filmmaker. And it was cool that he was in this movie that is truly indie, down to the name that was the dog's name.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say the behind the scenes filmmaking I saw for this, I watched all of like the aspects, and I get what you're saying, Chris, but it's if you watch the behind the scenes, I think you'll have more of an appreciation for the fact that dog was never scared when filming. Because they show you from the dog's perspective as they're filming. They're like, look over here, and like there's never actually any figures there. They're never actually like scaring the dog. It's just it's like they'll wait for hours and like ask them and try and train them to do the right thing.
Yeah, I definitely get it, because I'm trying to fucking train a puppy right now, but I don't know. But I'm watching it. I'm like, I don't know. It's not quite what I was expecting. Like I knew it was through the dog's perspective, and trying to watch. They go into like the dog's nightmares. Like he's having visions. I'm like, this is kind of fucked up.
That's what they do for the humans though. When their house is haunted, they start having nightmares and shit.
A little bit, but I still feel like it was underdeveloped if they were gonna go that way. Like there's story that's missing. I feel like.
Oh, I agree. I definitely agree with that. It is. Yeah. It's very thin on story.
Yeah.
It is, but it's something I never seen before, and it's supernatural. It's my go-to shit.
Yeah.
And I was just amazed how they came up with the idea with this.
You know what?
I was like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Last year too, what I love about this is 2 movies, because I really like this one. Out of 6, to me, that's everybody should see it. I love the independent style. Most of that's the technical side that I really appreciate about this. Thin on story, but I love that dog. Great actor. So like,
did the dog win an award? Did the dog win an award?
Yeah, he won I forget which award, but at the Oscars, you can't nominate a dog, but or any animals, but like honestly, you used to be able to anymore. There's a lot less animals in TV and movies, I guess. So like this dog,
Johnny making it real.
Having the perspective from the dog in this movie was great, but also we got another movie, which I say check out too, Presence from Steven Soderbergh, where the entire movie is told from the perspective of the ghost in the house.
Whoa.
So it's very similar to this. It's more dramatic, but there are horror moments. And it is definitely more ominous and horror-like. But I love that we got 2 movies with perspectives like that were so out there. But I would say this one, with its thin story, it's like you relied too much on the gimmick. Like the other one has a good weaving story, but it's also Steven Soderbergh.
I see.
And his second best movie of the year.
It just something I didn't see before, so it just sucked me in. Agreed.
Like I thought this was such a great. again, I don't want to call it a gimmick anymore because I feel like that's kind of stalling it. It's a different perspective, different way of filmmaking.
I wouldn't call it a gimmick, and it kind of made me think of, which I do want to rewatch this movie. I can't think of what it was called, but the slasher film where you got the perspective from the slasher from the guy.
It came out last year.
Violent, violent, I believe.
Violent Night.
No,
Violent Night was
violent.
Something violent. But anyway, you got the perspective of the killer throughout the whole movie. But again, it was weak on story, so that's what hurt it the most. Because again, our perspective, you know what I mean? A slash or whatever, you're like, okay, this is gonna be cool. You get to see this, that, and the third. There was cool kills in it, but it was lacking story. And I think that's what, for me, even though I know I gave it a 7 because I thought it was a cool perspective what they did. And certain things with the dog you can kind of relate to. Like if you're not feeling well, your dog will be like all over you. You know what I mean? Just kind of being next to you, by you, on you, which I think is a great thing. And it's cool how they can sense that. But I just needed more. I just needed more from it to like really, really enjoy. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but like really get into it, and like, holy shit, this
I think really they brushed over, like they had the montage of like the puppy growing up and the guy raising him, and I really think they brushed over that bond and trying to establish who this guy was for me to even care about that he's going through this sickness and that this dog is so super attached to him, or that he raised.
The dog is loyal. The dog,
like, and they kind of went with the stereotypes, like the dog is noticing things. Like they're like, now I look at my dog, if I see him barking at a wall, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There's a ghost there. That's clearly what's going on. Like the story was a little like the fucking scene where what really freaked me out, I think, is the scene where the dog gets down in the basement and he sees, like, is it the ghost of the grandpa or something? And the dog is so scared he fucking pisses. I'm like, it's hard. I don't know. Like, just it's hard to watch an animal in any movie. Just be scared.
I agree.
Like, and they're playing on a lot of those stereotypes, but it could have been, maybe they could have developed the story a little better. Like, even making this longer.
It is a dog. It's not a human, so there's no screaming.
I know, like, but people care more about animals than they do about humans.
No, that's 100%. I care. That's why I love that dog. I care for him. I was like, oh man, you're so loyal. Good boy. I was saying good boy like through the whole fucking thing.
That's the revolution when they shoot a dog.
People don't get mad when they shoot other people and they see somebody shoot another person. You see somebody shoot an animal.
Yeah,
you want to go. Murder.
You want to go ape shit because what it is with the animals is because, like, they did not ask you to pick them up, buy them, or nothing. Like, a human can at least talk and get themselves in and out of situations. It's like, I see why you shot him, but an animal, it's like,
and I promise you, I'm not going down the route you think of. But like, that's why when they said eating cats and dogs, everybody in the rest of the world was like, those motherfuckers will go to war if their dog like steps on something they don't like. Like, are you kidding me? We love our animals in America. You don't fuck around with our animals.
If someone hurts my dog, I'll fucking kill him.
Like, we got more mad at Michael Vick than we did at like most things that are happening in the last 15 years.
So when we had to put Xavier down, like, all the emotions I was going through, but one emotion was anger, and I'm just like, today is not the day to fuck with me because there's not going to be any words. It's not going to be peaceful. I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. I remember when we put Ramrod down
right after.
Did you say Ramrod?
That was my dog. Before Rebo, that was my dog's name. We adopted him.
Okay.
Listen, my sister-in-law named her, and they had to rehome, so we took him on. Great dog. I don't care if you make fun of it. I love that fucking dog. He rest in peace. But when he died, I was a wreck. So I put on Cujo, and for some reason, it made me feel better.
Oh shit! On the 13th. So because he died on October 13th, every Friday the 13th, it's gonna be Jason and a dog movie. It's gonna be Jason and maybe Man's Best Friend, because that's my shit now.
Wilco's birthday is October 14th.
Nice. Yeah, Reba's just on January 28th.
Maybe it's Xavier reincarnated.
You know what made me feel good, Chris? Though, is because you guys got him on the 13th, I believe. Was it this month you guys got him or December?
Well, we've had him only like 2.5 weeks. I don't even remember what day we went to go get him.
And
it was the 13th. Yeah,
because you shared it in the group chat, and that just I was like, Xavier, thank you, thank you. This feels good. So, yeah, that was dope. But But yeah, like going back to this movie again. I know we keep beating. I don't want to say beating a dead horse, but beating a dead horse.
There's not much to talk about.
okay,
It's not like an
there
intricate
is,
plot
like,
that we
I
have
don't
to
know.
figure out.
It's interesting. Like
Yeah.
the scene where the guy throws up on the dog when he's giving him a bath. I'm like, holy fuck! Like,
there was creative in some of the jumps. Like I wouldn't call it a
related.
jump scare, but like enough to like startle you.
The scene that I think might have freaked me out the most, where I'm like, fuck, where the dog is, he hears noise, he goes downstairs, and all of a sudden, the guy who I thought was asleep in bed, he comes walking onto the screen and he's banging his head against the door.
Yeah.
I think that was probably the creepiest scene for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would say
dog under the bed though. That was wild.
Yeah.
Or when he dragged, like when the dude grabbed the dog from nowhere and just pulled him towards him.
Yeah.
That was.
There was so many times when I was like, "Oh no, they're gonna kill the dog."
So the dog under the bed, looking as nervous as it was, looking out the door, which I thought was great perspective. Had a great perspective. There's some really good cinematography for this.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the dog being the focus. And I love what they did with the. Although I think the story suffers from it, I love what they did with the muffling, so it sounds like a dog is listening to the conversations.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was under the bed, the way he filmed that is he sat on the bed, had his legs spread apart, and then like held the camera down. So the dog was like trying to look over the camera on his hands because like he was waiting for the dog. The dog was waiting for him to say, "Okay, come out," and like he would just like his tail would start wagging and he'd run out. Like, so it was really interesting to see how they film this with the dog to like get him comfortable and different things. And so not to be, conversely to your points, Chris, like it was in the movie. It's heart-wrenching. It's
shit.
There's a lot of stuff, and maybe it did. I haven't seen everything, but there was some really creative filmmaking tactics that I enjoyed about this.
I'll say this too. Well, really about the dog under the bed. What made me think of my brother's dog, Jordan, with rest in peace to him too, was like, so during thunderstorms, right? We had him at our house for a little bit when I was at my mom's. And he would be terrified of him. He'd either get in the bathtub or he'd go under the bed. And one day I'm just laying down watching TV. He didn't even no, I'm not even watching TV. I think I was on my phone or something. And I feel this thumping. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's his big ass. He was a golden retriever crawling under the bed because of the thunderstorm. He would stay there all freaking night. All night. I get up, go under there, and he's still just there, just chilling till you get up. Go get something, get food and all this other stuff. I'm just like, that was just ridiculous. I called my brother because I didn't know he did that at the time. So I called my brother. I'm like, yo, what does he do? Oh, he's scared of thunderstorms. I was just like, damn.
I think the only moment where I looked at this movie as cheesy, though, I think is towards the end where the dog jumps through the fucking glass in the door to get out. And you could run down to something about that. I'm like, we just dropped from an experiment to B level, just briefly. It was like a possessed dog jumping through glass. I'm not saying I didn't like it. Like it didn't, like it was out of place or anything like that. Something about that scene, like a dog goes crazy, he just jumps through the glass of the door to go try and rescue his owner.
It made me think of
that's how loyal and desperate he was.
I get the point they were making, but they didn't establish the owner enough for me to care about him.
All I see now is like Chris walks out the door of his house, and that little pup is like, and bumps his head into the door.
No, whenever Sarah and I walk out the door, Wilco goes running to the living room window on the couch to see what's going on. Like we're leaving.
I love it. So that the dog, I was gonna say really quick, the dog jumping out of the window. The first thing I thought of was White Fang. Same shit happens.
Yeah.
Oh, what was with the stupid techno beat in the background? That was distracting too. Like they were trying to play techno music into the soundtrack behind the climax of this movie.
I think you found some stock music that was free.
Yeah, probably.
You can use those little tents in the moment.
Let me put this on real quick.
Oh, Aaron, that movie's called In Violent Nature.
In Violent Nature. I knew it was violent something. In Violent Nature. Thank you.
Oh, from the perspective of the killer. That's right. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It's interesting. These are really experimental. So I hope they doesn't start a trend.
They probably will.
I don't want a dog trend. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't, not necessarily a trend.
Have you seen Dog's Purpose?
I wouldn't mind seeing
I don't want to cry.
In Violent Nature, I wouldn't mind seeing another movie like that, but with more story to it. Because seeing from the killer's perspective is cool as shit, I feel. But having more story to it, I think it would be a hell of a lot better.
Okay, so for me, I'm a haunted house fan, like movies.
Mhm.
And every time the family has a dog, the dog dies. I liked how this dog did not die in this movie.
Yelling.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
if you're gonna make this movie, you can't have the dog die.
Well,
Yeah,
that
he's a
like,
star. Like that's
Yeah.
too much. Like that was you can't end this in a tragedy.
No, but it and like I gave this movie a 5, and I'm saying I'm not connected with like the dog's owner or that the story was thin. But you get to the end where he's like he gets like his spirit gets pulled into whatever the fuck that cave is, and he's like, "You can't save me, boy." And he's fucking sitting there, and he's still waiting when his sister comes up, and he's like, you can see the dog trying to make a decision. Like, this is one of the fucking saddest things I've ever seen.
He was making a decision. Should I run in there and try to save him again, or just say, "Okay, he's gone."
He's got to let his owner go.
Yeah, they're really complaining about this movie and how scared this dog is, but I've never heard anybody complain about Milo and Otis before.
I never seen it.
I've never seen that one either.
Read the story.
Yeah, that's some white people shit.
They were throwing pugs off of hills.
Yeah,
yeah, but those are pugs.
They killed so many dogs on that set.
God damn.
I'm not laughing at them killing. I'm just like it's astoundingly insane.
That's crazy.
Up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How you get a green light to do that? That's what I don't understand.
Because it was the 90s, and they were like, there's the back end of like, hey, we don't have regulations. Let's make it Disney special.
Yeah, Disney.
I mean, they shoot cartoon dogs.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, the Academy are cowards for not nominating the dog for best actor.
Yeah.
Hey, they got a no dog policy. They have no animal policy, but
James,
what's up?
But they didn't have a no Harvey Weinstein policy.
Should have. The rightful winners of some years probably would have won.
Mm-hmm.
What was he doing the year Pulp Fiction came out? Jesus.
Molesting people.
Just like most years.
Touche. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the idea. I'm laughing at the smart ass remark. It was good. It was a solid one. And that's what I laugh. I respect the remark.
So before we go on to the next film, I feel like we should because our Puerto Rican compadre is not here, spin this punishment wheel.
He had some yard work to attend to.
And I really hope this movie annoys the hell out of him. I really do. But it hasn't been so well lately with this damn punishment wheel.
Oh God. Let's see.
Let's take a look. Let's
see what happens.
Okay, never mind.
We're gonna run out of punishments because everybody's not showing up. It's already.
I thought you're sick. It don't count.
Is he
he didn't
sick?
say he was sick. He just said he wasn't in the right headspace or whatever.
Oh, I thought you said he was sick.
Oh, so yeah, the mental health day. That's kind of fucked up. Punishing him.
Listen, he said, "Give me a punishment. I'm not gonna make it." Blah blah blah. So I gave him what he asked for.
Trapped in Paradise.
Not sure what.
I never heard of that.
I don't think that's a punishment personally. I think it's a great movie.
Listen, it's on that freaking Rotten Tomatoes. What 20?
That's why I don't like Rotten Tomatoes, man.
Dude, Melania has a fucking popcorn meter of 100% on that. Who went and saw it?
That's wild.
That's because Donald Trump's the only one that filled out a response to that.
I doubt Donald Trump even watched that damn movie.
Hell no. He already sees enough of his wife.
Does he?
Yeah, no, you don't. You're right. You don't.
There's no way they're living in the same part of the White House.
I need to take that shit.
Is she living there?
Yeah.
I think he's in New York in the fucking
with the golden toilets in New York, probably.
Yeah.
The golden toilets that he clogged up.
I would 1,000%.
Anybody has a golden shower.
Toilet.
And just think, man, because people say he wears a diaper and he shits himself. He's shitting that.
Probably does.
Out, man. That's messy.
Oh, he definitely.
There's a rumor
I'd
that he
put money on it
live on TV.
He probably does.
No, like on Fox and Friends in the morning, they have a white couch and there was a very mysterious substance leaking from them. From what I understand from the rumor mill.
You see what the garbage he eats? Of course. He don't got no intestinal
All he does,
lining
yeah,
no more.
he eats fucking 3 McDonald's meals every time he sits down.
Dude, if I eat a bagel sandwich from McDonald's, it doesn't stop falling out of my ass for 4 hours.
Exactly.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, you got to change your diet, man.
All right.
There's worms. You have worms from that horse
The
meat.
fact that he's alive boggles my mind.
But them trunk steaks are amazing. No, I'm kidding.
I
For
mean,
the
that is
30
true.
minutes
Like,
they
he's
were a business.
billionaire and he's a president. He's probably got the best doctors at his side.
I was talking about the Trump steaks. I wasn't talking about his doctors.
The Trump steak.
Yeah.
For the
Hey,
30
listen.
minutes those were available.
Yeah.
I got
Like
my
the
degree from
phones.
Trump University.
Did he have like a Trump taco too? Because he was posted on his fucking.
I know
Twitter
that
taco.
I have a series of Trump baseball cards that I'm proud owner of.
Dude,
Yes, I do. And if you think what I'm thinking and that he superimposed himself over famous baseball cards figures, yes, he did,
I want
including and not limited to Ken Griffey Jr.'s rookie
Jesus
card.
Christ.
That
Remember-
all he changed was
Remember he
his
tried to buy
face.
the Dallas Cowboys?
The
Did he
hand is
really?
still black in that
Yeah.
card.
But that card too. But yeah, he tried.
Well,
to buy the
well, to
Dallas
be
Cowboys.
fair, his hand has that discolored
purple
bruise
spot.
on it. That could be his real hand.
Okay,
Remember-
touche.
remember-
Well,
oh,
this is
you-
far too long ago.
Yeah.
This is first
talking about
first
from
round.
his heart condition. Yeah,
Yeah. This
No,
cardiologist.
fucker was gonna drop dead at some point.
I
My
don't know.
arm hurt before, and I'm like, "Am I dying?
Mm-hmm.
And am I seriously going first?"
I think we're all bad people because the good people are dying, and we're still alive, and he's still alive.
Well, if there's a heaven, let me in. I feel like I've done good so far.
You know, a lot of people died in Coyotes.
That's
That's
Coyotes is
true.
a fun time.
These coyotes ate a lot of people.
I like the attempt. Yeah,
No, that was a good.
what is your rating for Coyotes, James?
You know, I really like this more than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to get this one 7.5.
7.5. How about you, good sir? Stories?
This was fairly entertaining. For an hour and a half of watch and see what happens. So I'm gonna go with a 6.
6. Mick?
6.
Johnny?
2.
Damn. Dude, I thought it was pretty. There was a little bit of comedy in it, but the fucking Coyotes look badass. Like they're violent.
He's a Roger Ebert fan. What did you expect?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I was gonna try to sprinkle it in, but I can get it out the way now. I don't fucking like Justin Long. His wife in real life is okay. It was a slog to get through at fucking times. Coyotes don't behave like that in real life.
That's
Cat
the point.
McNamara dying in the first 5 minutes. That was kind of shitty. Didn't like the fact they were giving them lion noises. Couldn't really attach themselves to any of the characters. Thought the daughter was a little bitch. All she was doing was fucking complaining and shit, giving her dad shit. And
Did you just tell me my 13-year-old acting is because of puberty and puberty's a bitch?
This sounds like this should have been the. This
I don't
sounds
give
like
a
this
shit.
should have been the punishment movie. For
This
Johnny.
should have been. You know what? Actually, stories.
Reverse.
That's what the fuck I was thinking about when I was watching this. I was like, this movie should have definitely been the fucking Punisher movie. And I don't know. I feel like I rather have gotten my colonoscopy again than watch this.
Wow.
So yeah,
He'd
Well, I
rather
gave
be
it-
violated anally than having watched this.
yeah.
I gave it a 6. I
I thought it was entertaining.
It
This
was
is
fun.
definitely a streaming movie, by the way. Like, I am glad this is a streaming movie. I would have been pissed if I spent my $15 fucking as either.
It was. I had a good time with it. I am a fan of Justin Long, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I prefer the horror movie, just because there's so many of them that I've seen with him in it where he dies, and I was just like, this motherfucker's still alive. I wasn't mad, but I'm just like, it didn't feel right. It did not feel right at all. I'm like, this motherfucker dies in every single horror movie, comedy
That's
or not.
True.
The majority.
He survived in Tusk.
Yeah, he became a walrus, man.
The
Yeah, he
walrus,
became a
but you know.
I mean,
I had more problem with him being
guess.
like the husband and father than I did in of any other part of that role.
But he's
played that
he's
awkwardly.
He's a husband and father in real life. His real life wife is in the movie.
Yeah, I know he's married to Kate Bosworth and in real life, and they have a kid. But I'm like, I don't know. There was like a disc. Like he seemed 10 years younger. Like it seemed out of place.
I mean, he's one of the white guys. He's one of the few white guys like Keanu Reeves who age slower. Like he's like 5,800 in real life, but he actually does look younger. So yeah.
He does. Yeah, you could say that, but
yeah,
he looked like his daughter's older brother.
Yeah, he doesn't age. He doesn't age like milk. He doesn't age like milk. So
yeah. Yo, the neighbor. I laughed a couple times with that motherfucker.
That was the funniest.
And that was another problem. It felt like they were trying to do like a bunch of fucking improv. And like, I'm like, I hate when like these hokey comedians try to do fucking improv in these fucking movies. Just say the fucking lines. Because sometimes your improvisation is not funnier than the fucking script. And I can tell with the hooker lady, Travis, the fucking neighbor. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So.
They may have tried to push it with a few of the characters. Jesus. Like this movie opens up with that girl in the pink dress walking.
Kate McNamara from Arrow. That's the girl who yeah.
Is it? I'm not mad that she got hit
me either. I thought it was funny.
Nope.
I was kind of mad because I feel like she needed to fucking work because Arrow ended like 5 years ago. So, yeah.
Oh, but she probably made more money from this than she did from the season of Arrow.
Maybe.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the rat guy was gonna end up
being
the hero.
Yeah.
Yo, he did like a
like
fucking
I thought he was gonna be the one that came in the morning and took care of the coyotes.
You know he was dead. He gets up and he's like, "Bring it."
You know what?
Fight him.
You know what? I am gonna probably bump my score up a 0.5 because Carl O'Donnell is really funny. He's one of the funniest people in Wedding Crashers. I don't know if you ever remember Wedding Crashers.
I seen Wedding Crashers.
He was the
brother.
Who was he?
He was the brother who kept on trying to give him Vince Vaughn. And he has the funniest scene in the movie to me where like he wanted his painting back and Vince Vaughn's like, it was a gift.
That's
so yeah. And Carl O'Donnell was actually really funny in that one. So yeah, funny in this too. Yeah, so yeah, I like him as a character actor. He's actually pretty. So I'll give it a 0.5 because of that.
2.5.
So, yeah. I forgot how funny he was in that one.
Listen, I don't want to go anywhere near coyotes after watching this. That's for fucking sure.
No, they're fine. You got two things going on here. There was the wildfire, so they're getting driven out. Then the puppies were trapped in
their puppies.
Yeah, they wanted their puppies. That's why
they wanted their puppies. That's all they wanted.
And they built that well.
I don't want to see a fucking
coyote.
I'll
say Kate Bosworth actually did a good job, like kind of building the tension a little bit in some spots. Like she's an actor.
She probably kept it the most realistic.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
she was kicking ass. She was brave as fuck. Justin Long's a little bitch.
When his daughter was bleeding, he passed out on the bed. I was laughing.
He was out for 4 hours.
But they said it. Like I'll say this. Like I feel like a lot of the improv stuff that you're talking about was probably improv, but I feel like it comes from the director, and it seems like a lot of his friends, because those scenes seem very different from the scenes that we get when we're alone with the family in the house. And it's like, I feel like they were taking their liberties when they were doing scenes like that. But with the established actors, they're like, we're going to take this seriously. You know, and like.
Speaking of taking liberties, the Coyotes opened to
fucking like the Raptors at Jurassic Park, man.
I'll say this, that's believable. And I mean, you could train your dog to do that. And it was the door that has like the long hand. It wasn't like a door.
My dog can open our door if it's not locked.
I thought the door was already open in that.
No, he unlocked it.
No, that's not the. When they were at the neighbor, it was the bedroom door, not the bedroom door.
It reminded me of the Raptors in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Because like
I can't wait to do this show one night, and Wilco is tall enough and just comes in through that door, and we're going to be like, "Ah, motherfucker, raise your rate on coyotes."
No, while I was watching this, every time every time someone's in their house and a coyote's in the house, I'm waiting for them to explain how the coyote.
Can we talk about the dumbest hiding place in the
Open
entire
doors.
fucking
under the stairs
that have no back? And you don't move.
Not only that, but like as a parent, I'm gonna be like, oh my, like where did I go wrong?
He's holding the dog that's barking. She's trying to keep it quiet under
That dog doesn't make
No, it
a
was quiet.
fucking peep the whole time they're hiding, but he's been barking the rest of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's because that dog knew those coyotes were like this. I need to shut the fuck up before I get
Throw that dog out of
And
my
I
mouth.
hated
I would have let that dog die.
I just hated the fact that, like, you know, this is an example of white people just white people in this fucking movie. Just fucking talking to the fucking coyotes and shit like that. His agent's wife, whatever, she left the door open, so that's how the coyote got in the first place. I'm like, you ain't closing the door behind you. Like, this it's
So what you're saying was,
white
if you
people
were
leave
offered
just
a
white
role,
people.
you wouldn't be in this because it's too many white people.
No, what I'm saying is I wouldn't be offered a role in this movie at all because I don't want to do shit.
Yeah, you would. You'll take the job. You'll take the job. Don't lie.
Nah. I passed
black man in
up
this
on
movie.
fucking Tubi movies. So yeah, no.
Dude,
Gotta get your name out there, man.
The girl.
You might get noticed.
you can't. I'm not, listen. You know what? I'm retired. You, my friend, do whatever you feel.
I said no to Tubi movies. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know the industry as well as I did 15 years ago. So.
But yeah, no, man. This is
The woman that trips over a grill while she's
the same woman. That's the same woman who didn't close her fucking door.
That's
how the coyotes got in there.
That shit was funny.
That was but that was one of the most ridiculous things in this movie. Is like how the fuck do these coyotes get in these houses when people are home? And like, you know, she didn't close the door. I forgot what happened. Like the hooker didn't close the door at Tripp's house.
No, they had a doggy
and
door.
then they get
that was at the family. The family's house had the doggy door.
Oh yeah, the family's house had the dog too.
No, they did, but they have the girl say she left the window open.
Oh yeah.
And she was feeding the coyotes.
Like
that's her reason. That's another reason she was feeding the coyotes.
It's the girl's fault. This is just like Sex in the City.
Listen,
and then she was
No.
feeding the coyotes too. What kind of white people shit is that? I'm gonna feed the fucking coyotes.
Who the fuck? Yeah,
Fucking
don't
feed the
fucking
coyotes.
feed the
That's some white
coyotes.
people shit. No self-preservation. No self-preservation.
I agree.
People don't know self-preservation.
We don't want animals to die of starvation.
I do agree that in this movie, it was definitely the girl's fault with the coyotes being around feeding them. But Sex in the City, you can't blame that little girl. That was the adult.
Listen, I agree that it was her fault. She cause and effect. She caused, and this was the effect.
Little buddy,
And I'm saying this right now about the white people remark.
And she was old enough to know. And she was old enough to know better.
I take umbrage in this.
Hold on, I gotta hear what Mick says now.
I take umbrage in this. It's not like we just go out and feed coyotes and shit. That's not what we're about.
Okay, but if there was a coyote in your yard and it looked hungry, are you gonna throw some scraps out there for it?
First of all, your fallacies are leaking over from the last movie. How did the coyotes get in? You just talked about a golden retriever jumping through a window, and we were all like, "Yeah, that worked." But the coyotes couldn't do anything like that. So you know what? I'm defending this movie not on purpose, but I am.
Not on purpose.
And I don't want to defend white people in general, but stop. You can't make us a monolith on coyotes.
Hey, little buddy.
I agree with you, Chris, about barbarian.
I'm just different. I've been living in my house for 5 years, and I'm still trying to catch the rabbit in my yard.
Hey, do you want some little? Hey, vicious animal. Do you want a little bit of pets? You want me to pet you? I'm going to pet you.
Yeah,
I chalked it up to teenager.
No. But there's grown ass adults that do that same shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
I want a raccoon. I want an opossum.
See?
I want an owl.
So James is the
owl.
No. Next time, I want you to be like all the Jameses of the world. All right? Not white people.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right, but Mick, would you feed a coyote if it was in your yard?
No.
Okay.
No. Why would you do that?
But we already established that.
Sure.
But we already established that Mick is black
No,
adjacent.
keep
We already
coming back.
established that.
That's true.
No.
He's black
Hold your
adjacent.
horses. Hold your horses. All right. No one feed a coyote if it's in your yard.
You hear
Say
that,
it
James?
with me. I will not feed a coyote, and all of you out there in the imaginary world, all 7 of you.
God damn it. I won't
Do
feed the
not feed a
coyote.
Our four white listeners are going to the woods right now. Hey, buddy.
Oh, look at that little bear cub. He
You
knows my
hungry?
little bear.
I gotta take,
I
I
have
gotta
work
take
to
the
do
dog
as
out
a
again.
father. I have work to do as a father because my son's feeding everything. All right, So I have to. This movie, but those coyote cubs were cute as hell.
Yeah, they were.
See,
Dude,
see,
what
that's how
about-
they get you. That's how they get you.
Like, I think this was entertaining. The only one of the few scenes that I sat there and I'm like, what the fuck, is where Justin Long goes into Tripp's house after, you find him on the bed. He's been eaten alive.
His whole
Yeah.
ribcage is showing.
He's
Yep.
leaving with the hooker, and the wolves come in, and then the hooker is shooting the gun everywhere, and then she gets one of the wolves and just starts fucking pumping lead into the wolf. I'm like, dear God, come on.
Well, all right.
Save your ammunition.
Yeah,
Like, she's shooting this wolf in the
Okay,
head like
For
5
what?
times.
but she
Travis
just
had a
watched
gun
it
that killed
eat a man
badass. He just
alive.
had me shot.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Black people have the bad reputation of us not aiming. She couldn't aim for shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Travis,
literally
Why is this
shooting-
a white and a black thing?
I'm just saying.
Why
I'm
is
just
shooting
saying.
coyotes a white and a black thing?
I'm just saying. A black man would have shot
Listen,
that coyote right.
I
in
don't
between the
disagree
eyes.
with Johnny that she was shooting all over the place, but I'm
She
not
was
going to
terrible
say it was
shot.
because she was white.
Can't we all just get along?
You know what's funny too is when I forgot the mother's name when she's talking to the prostitute. She's like, "This is a wild night, wasn't it?" She was like, "Well," she was like, "It could be any type of night with my type of work." I'm like,
I'm like, yeah. How bad are your nights? If this ain't the worst night, I'm like,
They're
yeah.
ladies of the night. The one scene
Oh,
where they
that
were
was-
trying to, yeah,
That
she
was
comes
actually a funny scene when
Yeah,
they're talking.
she comes to their door trying to go to Tripp's house, and then they're like, Justin Long's almost trying to explain it to his daughter. She's like, "Well, she's there to suck something, but it's not." Well, like, no.
Whoa.
Yep.
The thing
That
I didn't
part
like
was funny,
about
too.
the sex worker was she's such a trope of sex workers in movies to make fun of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's street smart enough to handle herself in certain situations, but then afraid and dumb in other situations.
Yeah.
You think a sex worker is worried about who is street smart? I'm not making fun of sex workers' real work, but like you think a
Yeah,
sex
right, it
worker
is.
who is street smart and has been out there night after night and understands doesn't think to call 911 if their phone's working.
Yeah.
You know, I chalk it up that she's in shock. You know, she ain't never seen a coyote behave like that. You know,
No, no, if anything, she's going to probably take charge. In fact, I would have liked that movie more if the sex worker was like, "I got this. Let's fucking follow me. Let's do this shit. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting home." Like that would have been a cool movie.
They knew what they were making with this movie, and I feel like that's why it was at least entertaining enough to watch and be like, "Yeah, this is ridiculous," but I
Did
still
she-
kind of
did-
want to see where this is going.
didn't she get out the car to check on one of them?
Yeah.
Check on one of the coyotes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wouldn't do that. If you wrote her
I don't
properly and
know.
not as a stereotypical like woman role that's been written for
I
comedy.
don't
Which-
know. I don't know, Mick. Seems pretty white to me.
No, that's bullshit. This isn't white. This isn't white. This is suburban bullshit. Suburban bullshit, and you know it. That's the suburbs. Okay, I don't care what color you are. If you grow up in poverty,
Johnny's making this super racist.
yes, it really is.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
don't care what color you are. If you grow up,
This is where you
you
piss
have
me off.
street smarts at that level.
Yeah.
Suburbs, like I got 2 kids who live in the suburbs. They're smart.
I live in the suburbs.
smart.
I'm not gonna check on our coyotes.
Mick's
That's
third
all I'm
kid.
saying.
Mick's third kid lives in the slums. Right, James?
He's street smart as hell.
I'm
He's
just
so
saying.
street smart. He's like the St. Francis Assisi of Schenectady. He talks to the
Ooh.
animals. He's hanging out, doing good
He's not-
things.
He's the one running shenanigans for Mick.
I went hardcore with that one.
I'm telling you right
Went to my
now.
Catholic days.
I
with
like
that
it.
He's the one
running-
feeding
I'm
the fucking
running away.
coyotes. He's the one that
Oh, yeah.
that was happy.
No,
He's the one causing the problems, knowing all well he is.
Listen, I'm desperate for friends.
no,
Leave me alone.
he's all those coyotes
trying-
outside of all
He's
those
trying to be the
coyotes
real-life
outside
Mogul.
of shenanigans.
He's trying to be the
Holy
real
shit.
life mogul.
James, we hang out like 3 times a week.
That's true.
I don't think you need to talk to animals.
Hey,
Oh, man.
You're not there all the time.
Yeah,
Dwight is.
James just wants to hang. James just wants to hang out with Bagheera and Baloo. Don't judge him.
You know what I want? I want a flying squirrel.
Me too.
I would love one to just hang out in my pocket and just feed it. Like,
What about a sugar glider?
Sugar glider.
What's wrong with having a normal pet? Why do you want to
I
have
have
normal pets and shit?
I would love a cat, but I'm allergic. My son's allergic too. I think cats.
Just get a fucking dog, all right, or a tarantula.
I
He has a dog. What the fuck? I guess I get a dog or a tarantula.
Those
I
are
don't
the
mind. I
only two options.
I don't like
But
snakes.
down
but I
a
don't
sugar
mind
glider. I'll take a
I
sugar
don't
glider.
mind
I
it.
will,
I
okay,
don't-
sugar glider. I think I said flying squirrel, but sugar glider. Those things are adorable.
Yeah,
I
they
want one, and then
Soft as
they'll be
shit.
my best friend. And I want a crow to be. I want a raven to be my best.
Me
friend.
too. Me too.
That would be cool.
Raven, yes.
Give up, Nick.
I'm
That's
done.
funny, Chris. Chris is funny.
You become friends with them, they bring you
I'm-
stuff.
Yeah, and you can get them all because I'm gonna. There are ravens around. I think I'm gonna start
I'm
feeding it.
gonna be friends with the dolphins. I'm gonna speak
Oh,
fish.
they'll rape you.
Nah,
I'm
don't
become-
rape
I'm
you.
become-
No, dolphins
Aquaman.
will rape you.
They get
for
they get
fun.
high really quick, then they start raping humans.
No, they only rape white people.
That's because they're the
Well,
only ones that come
okay,
around.
Why are
Okay.
you so racist tonight?
You want to know why?
Hey,
I get the
when's
sense
this-
dolphins don't care about race or sex.
I'm just saying.
They
I'm
might.
saying.
We don't know.
Okay.
When's the last time you heard a dolphin try to rape a black person? That's all.
You
I'm
want to know
saying.
why? Here's the stereotype: black people can't swim.
I knew it.
Or-
I fucking knew it. I
Or
fucking knew it.
James, we know the ocean is a dangerous place, and we ain't trying to fucking explore.
That's true.
Then you
But
answer
like you,
your own
motherfucker.
question by probability factors. It would be more white people. raped by dolphins. You can't admit
So-
to that and not understand the equation.
So hold on, I want to expand upon James's theory.
That we can't swim.
No, don't
actually
set them off.
Black
I'm
people
actually a
can't.
great
So
swimmer.
black people can't swim. Does that
I'm
mean
actually a
they
great
sink
swimmer.
too
I'm gonna
fast
fight
for
that
the
shit.
dolphins to get to, or they don't even try to get in the water?
That's
I
just a
mean, do you
generalization.
I just
like,
go in
I know
the
how
pool
to
and
Are we
swim.
like blanketing
call-
that? Like it's
They
a
call
fish-
me Aquaman in these streets. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck James talking about. I swim as well. All right,
Yeah, same.
I hope they're not calling you Aquaman. Aquaman.
they call me Aquaman in these fucking streets. Now Jason Momoa's Aquaman.
He sucks.
He's the furthest from a bitch.
Aquaman.
You see
Aquaman.
Aquaman walk. You see
Black
Jason
woman.
Momoa walking down the street.
Aquaman. There you go. Or you can tweak it. You can say Black Woman
Black woman. Yep. See,
or
like
Blog-
Blackula.
Blogwoman. Remember
Yeah,
fucking
Blogwoman.
Entourage when Dennis Hopper kept calling him Aguaman?
Aquaman, yeah, that's
Aquaman.
that's it.
Oh, listen, just like Chris said, I
Chris?
get white
See?
us white people do fucked up shit with
What are we doing here?
Y'all like to explore. That's all I'm saying. Y'all like to.
Yeah,
invest
John,
in haunted
Johnny kept
houses.
making this about race, and I don't know how we got here.
I'm just saying. Y'all like to feed random coyotes. Y'all like
No, we
to
don't.
investigate shit.
I
I've
never
seen
fed a
one
coyote.
coyote in my life up close, and like it was already eating, and I didn't want to help
I
it.
see one dead in a highway.
I wanted to leave, but I was in shock because I was like, if I run, it's gonna chase me, and it's faster.
I'll tell you, they're docile creatures. By the way, I worked
Yeah,
with
no,
coyotes.
it was cool. It ran across the
All
street,
right.
cat in its mouth.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Yeah,
I
they
fed deers.
like they had to go out of their
Deer.
way to get humans. They like they got to be like out of food to target us.
Yeah, desperate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
listen, this wildlife's getting out of control. And listen, coyotes, don't feed them. Don't fucking
Oh,
feed them.
another animal I want. I want a fox.
You can't tame a fox.
See,
Listen,
Mick,
I watch
Mick,
videos.
you were trying
Foxes
to
have to be wild.
See,
I
Mick,
watch videos. They're
see,
nice.
Mick and stories are trying to defend their people, and then James say, "I want a pet fox."
I'm not trying to defend
I
anybody.
know you are the antithesis. Chris, if
I
we're
gotta
doing
answer-
the race thing, can you jump in here, please?
I
He's not helping.
got to answer that. Fuck
Every
you, white
time I
people.
wiggle half a point out, he comes back with a
He's like, yeah.
slammer
I'm
and knocks
not
us down.
defending anybody, especially James.
James keeps knocking white people down in points so much during this conversation. I'm starting to
white
wonder if I am friends with animals.
Fuck those crackers.
Oh my god!
Starting to wonder if they're friends with animals.
Have I ever fed a coyote? I don't remember.
No.
All right,
I fed
okay,
a-
hold
I
on.
fed a
See?
deer.
He wants
I-
foxes. He wants to feed coyotes and raccoons. I don't know, man.
Oh, hold
You
on.
want
Hold
the
on.
possum?
Hey, hey, hey.
He wants
I feel like
raccoons.
this
He
is
might
where
want a
this
skunk.
This is where this is going. But if every animal on the planet was able to be trained and become a fantastic pet, what is your dream animal to have as a pet?
Like if I'm gonna be baller, like if I'm gonna be rich. See, this is when it becomes black. When if I'm a baller and I'm rich,
Again, Johnny making it racist.
I'm just saying. If I'm a baller and rich, a lion, a fucking lion,
That's over. Oh, you can't do that because what do they do?
fucking lion.
No,
yeah, they said train. You said
the Middle
train.
East does that. The rich Persians or something. They get the fucking lions and tigers. In
No, listen. Any animal could be trained to be a pet in this scenario.
And all black people like lions.
You know what?
King is the greatest movie.
I'm going to come at this from a different angle for a second.
A lion.
You know, I don't wake up every morning and I'm like, I'm white. You know, like it's not like that. I don't attribute. I don't attribute.
I know either. I just agree because
like I don't attribute a lot to it. So like
I've
never had a thought where it's like I like oatmeal. I wonder if all whites like oatmeal.
I think so.
Been a thing.
I like oatmeal.
I don't know. The more you fight against it, Mick, the more I'm thinking you do.
You can think whatever you want. I think Johnny's trying to be a little brazen. It sounds like he's a little angered at somebody.
Oh,
okay.
I'm not angry.
Okay, Chris, I already got the animal. I'm going to go by because cuteness, and I always wanted one since I've seen him.
A bison.
A red panda.
Okay. All right.
They're like a raccoon.
Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. That's nice.
Yeah.
What's up?
A wolf.
Oh, see, you went wolf.
That's
so
a dog.
You went canine. You went canine.
It's not. A wolf and a dog are two different things, James. A wolf.
There's wolves that mixed with dogs.
Well, no, hold on, because you got to pick it on the animal because wolves are easily tameable. That's what dogs came from.
Not easily, but
not
they are.
Okay, okay, Johnny.
If wolves
that's why
tameable, a lot more people would have them.
every animal in this scenario.
In a month.
Done.
A wolf and
Cleveland.
I'll say two. I'll say a wolf and a big cat.
Okay, like a lion. All right, that works.
That's what everybody picks.
Because you can't tame.
I mean, a lion would be cool.
No, those were always like my favorite type of land animals.
Dude,
wolves and big cats.
I love those videos where like the lions reconnect with like the people who took care of them, and it comes up, runs up, and you think it's going to eat them, but it hugs them and then playing with them. I wish I had that type of relationship with various animals, like a bear. Like a random bear could go out in the fucking woods and like it's just like, what's up? You know,
what's up, buddy?
You know, the lion runs up, gives me a hug.
You want to know a vicious animal? I would for a guard animal.
See, I'll be filming.
A honey badger.
I'll be like, Mick, get away from that. Mick, what are you doing?
This can't be some white shit.
Honey badgers are
30. Would you like a bear to be your friend?
Yes.
Honestly, any wild animal. Like if
I'm like,
not white
get
shit.
Too close to it.
Where it's a melting pot of people who love
animals. Are too cute.
My cousin thinks about the shit though. But see,
this went the other way real quick.
I don't know. I don't have.
You know what? I'm gonna throw another one out there, a wild one, because these animals are vicious as shit. A moose,
a mongoose.
I would not go near a moose, though. Not that I wouldn't want to.
I want to,
but there's no way you're taming that.
No. I'm saying I'm going by Chris's scenario. If any animal is tameable, this, that, and the third,
you can tame any. You can tame any animal into your perfect pet. Who is it?
Humpback whale.
Moose don't. They're not. They don't exist.
Humpback whale.
I never seen one. Never seen one.
I'll tame a whole pod of humpback whale.
I drive. I see the signs on the streets and everything. It says
and then I will attack
never
the
seen a
humans.
moose ever.
That doesn't mean they don't exist because you haven't seen it, James.
Don't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. It's not there.
Maybe it's not a taming thing, but platypus would be cool.
Platypus.
They're venomous.
Yeah, their toe, their hook.
Yeah, but I'm gonna teach them. I'm gonna have them devenomized, and then we're gonna hang out.
That's like the mutation. That's a mutant. If there's
X-Men,
Platypus is an X-Men. That's part of
guys. I know what I want. I want a fucking chipmunk, 100%. I want a friend who's a chipmunk, maybe two. That would be kind of cool because I want
Chip and Dale.
Okay, Dave from fucking Alvin and Chipmunk.
I'll get 3. I don't care. I want to be friends with them.
Hey, 2 summers ago, my mom fed a chipmunk every day where it was eaten out of her hand.
So it never ate out of my hand. At my old house, we had a chipmunk, and I would go out and like I would feed it. Like I would drop like stuff on the ground and it would come up and eat, and it wasn't afraid of me. I love that shit.
Man, see, you guys are doing it wrong, man. You need to pick animals that you can do an uprising with. Like with a lion, I can get all the other lions to gang up on the humanity.
My spy network.
Johnny, I'm not trying to take over the world. I just want to kill
I asked about a dream pet, and Johnny wants to rule the world.
It does.
Johnny's the rat king. There we go.
Well, I'm the lion king.
No, that's Sturdy. He's Simba.
So there you go. I'm the lion king.
wild.
That is my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies.
I'm gonna train all the lions.
Okay,
and you
fine.
all rise up
If I get an
against you.
army, I think my army of gorillas will beat your fucking lions.
It's not about. It's about taking over the human race. Not about fighting. It's about taking over human race.
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes.
This did not go where I thought it would go.
I didn't
Did you
either.
pick an animal, Chris?
No,
Chris didn't pick an animal. We dominated.
What's your
all
animal?
nations.
I was gonna go with tiger.
Okay, see,
Tigers,
See, there you go.
have object
Me and
permanence,
Chris-
too.
Listen, I love
Me and
tigers, but
Chris can
everybody
formulate
picks
together.
them. Everybody
No,
picks
but if you
one
help a
tiger.
tiger or you're kind to a tiger, especially as a cub, and they have object permanence, they will remember you forever. And also it goes the other way. If you piss them off, they will hate you.
Yeah,
They'll hunt your ass.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
So now I want
No,
a tiger.
but if
then,
you're kind to it, they'll
because-
always remember that kindness.
See, now I want a tiger then. So then me and the tiger we can uprise and take over humanity.
Elephants,
Elephant,
ravens,
Humans, wolves.
Apes.
No, or wolves don't have object permanence.
I
Tigers,
believe there's some. I don't know which ones, but
No, I
believe
think
there's
wolves.
some.
Although,
No, wolves
I
take
will-
revenge.
I will admit,
Yeah,
a close
wolves take
second would have
revenge.
been Eagle-Eye from Peacemaker.
There you go.
They're well, you said besides tiger, but for a long time the saying was wolves are the only animals that other than humans that can take revenge.
Hmm.
Revenge.
I don't know. I never heard wolves on the list.
I don't know.
You
You,
see-
can befriend
you
an
know-
elephant and have it go sexually
So-
abuse people.
so
I'm
you-
not saying you're wrong. I'm just
so you never seen the gray, I guess.
oh, come on.
this really didn't go where I thought it was going to go when I asked this question.
It went somewhere better. It went somewhere better, Chris, and I'm thankful.
That's debatable.
Depends on what he was thinking.
I
We
don't
didn't
know
even
what
talk
I
about
don't
the
know what I was.
makeshift Iron Man suit from the garage, but whatever.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
out of the fucking, like-
Justin Long.
Toys
like-
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's fucking making a deal with wolf cubs to save his
Yeah.
family. Like the wolves understand.
We
Yeah.
keep saying wolves.
Thank you.
They weren't that.
Cub-
Coyotes.
Chris said wolves.
The name of the movie is Coyotes.
Chris said
yeah.
Chris said wolves. I
We've
said
talked
coyotes.
about so many animals now. I've lost track.
We had a deal.
Yeah,
like
we had a
the coyotes,
deal.
like what the fuck is wrong? What?
Mick, I want you to know I'm thinking it. I want you to know I'm thinking it. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm thinking it. Anyway.
Oh man.
Oh man! All right.
We had a deal. I'm Wolfman. I could talk to the coyotes.
They could have used Dr. Doolittle.
They could have.
They could have used Dr. Doolittle in this movie.
Yeah. Eddie
And how
Murphy
did
running.
did they explain how the baby coyote got into the walls anyway? Because
Nope.
I missed that part.
They're small. They probably fit through something.
No,
Hmm.
They just got trapped. You don't
And
need
how
to know.
did the
Like
coyotes know?
Barney
that
says, use your imagination.
and how did the coyotes know that they were their babies?
They jumped through a window.
How the
I'm just saying.
coyotes? The
How did
coyotes do
coyotes
it
know they're
smell.
babies?
by
They
the
have
smell.
sense.
So they can
Yeah.
smell. They can smell through brick walls.
Yes.
Yes.
Miles
Smell through brick.
away. My dog knows my wife is coming home and she's
Wait a
10 minutes
second.
away.
All right.
How is
Okay.
this turning into the other side of the argument? You were just arguing against, like saying, like wolves can do this shit. And blah, blah, blah. Like,
I'm saying.
you don't think they have the senses to
I'm
smell
just
coyotes
saying.
through the walls?
I don't think they can smell through walls. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, look it up. Yes, they do.
My dog
No, they-
couldn't smell through walls.
Yeah, they can.
I'm pretty sure it can. My dog is always like something's
Yeah.
going on outside.
My dog knows when my wife's coming 10 minutes away. She goes there at the front door and sits there and she's looking, waiting.
Here, the sense of hearing is different than the sense of smell.
No, it's the smell. I looked it up, Johnny.
Are you just trying to be devil's
He's
advocate?
going against everything, yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Fair
Well,
So
it's
it's a good show, everybody. Go check out the Two Souths podcast out.
See, I loved it though. I love it. See, we were contained chaos. We weren't
Have you
just
come
chaos.
up at all in your rating after all of this talk?
No, it's still the 2.5. I still fucking hate this.
I
movie.
like
I
that.
can't believe we
But,
had this much of a talk about this movie for a 2.5. You had the most to say about this movie. You realize
I hate
that?
it because honestly, this should have been my Punisher movie. That's how much I dislike this movie.
It's
I thought this
Danger
movie was
Danger.
going to be like a sci-fi movie, but it didn't feel sci-fi to me. It actually felt like a legit.
So you saw that poster with the bloody coyote mouth, and you said sci-fi.
No, I said I did. Usually, when I first seen it, I was like, it's going to be like a sci-fi movie with these fucking animals.
With the angry coyote His mouth was bleeding. You thought Star Wars. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
No, that's not all sci-fi.
I'm
Like,
talking
man,
about the
Friend is
Sci-Fi
sci-fi.
No, the
hard
Sci-Fi
sci-fi.
Channel. Sci-Fi Channel.
Sci-Fi Channel. Okay, I thought you saying the genre side.
You gotta
Oh,
say
like,
sci-fi with the Y next time.
yeah.
So,
Cause I'm like, I thought he was talking about the genre. I'm like, okay.
No.
I
I'm
can
talking
see
about
that.
sci-fi movies.
Yeah, this is definitely something that should be on SYFY.
I can see that.
Nope.
No,
The CGI is better.
You know what I saw on SYFY the other day? Psych.
Yeah,
This
The
is
show?
I'm like,
NBC
I'm like,
Universal, they're gonna
I'm like,
play it.
this is weird.
The show?
And I watched it. Yeah.
I love Psych. That's a good show.
Yeah, and it was on
Psychology is
SYFY.
science.
Oh no, I just thought it was weird.
I think we all learned don't feed coyotes. That's
James,
You are
what we
not
got
wrong.
out of this.
don't feed coyotes.
At least I got through to one of them.
And don't try
I'm
to
going
pet him.
to throw me in Johnny's yard. I'm going to feed them so they go to his yard.
In
And I'm gonna get
Cleveland?
in Cleveland. Now I'm gonna get my flamethrower. And I'm gonna cook some coyotes.
Cooking coyotes. Holy shit.
What are we doing next week, Aaron?
Well,
Chilling at the Holiday Inn.
nah, not doing that. But we are going to be reviewing The Prestige and Dunkirk.
Continuing on with our
Yeah.
I'm gonna piss Mick and Johnny off next week with these ones.
One of those movies I really love.
Have you ever seen these?
Another one. I was like,
I seen parts of Dunkirk. I never seen Prestige.
Oh, I think you're gonna be in for quite the ride.
yeah, Prestige gonna blow your mind through your ass, James.
It's so fucking wow.
Is it an army movie?
Wow.
Is it a what?
It's gonna be like you
Isn't
made
that
friends with a
military movie?
dolphin.
No.
That's
Well,
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. Dunkirk's a true story.
Yeah,
Okay.
respect your elders, James. Jeez.
Fuck them. They abandoned me. I abandoned them.
Wow, Mick.
You gonna take
didn't
that, Mick?
from him?
I mean, I could go for the milk when we end this, and I'll go.
Again?
I don't know. Milk is expensive.
No, but Prestige is all magic, James.
Remember what I said, James? You feed the
Oh,
coyote.
is it? Okay.
And then for which Horror Search 30 this Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Boom. We're reviewing The Long Walk. So tune in for that as well. Make sure you guys check out Fade Theory. Make sure you guys check out
And I'm on the show. That's awesome.
Check out Fade Theory. Check out The Scene Snobs. Check out Stories from a Bar. Check out Johnny Loves Movies. Check out Horror Research 30. Check out Worst Damn Gamer Ever. And be here next week at 8 o'clock. Yes, our new time, 8 o'clock for Popcorn and Pints.
Son las ocho.
Thank God.
Thanks for popping by. And
That's
peace.
Spanish.